Hey, y'all. Lindsay here from Fearless Coaching, and it is freaking fabulous to be back. It's mid-August, and I apologize for taking a break, but life really started happening in July and the start of August. It was kind of bombarding me in a good way, mostly from all different areas, challenging me, blessing me, but causing the causation of big change and transformation overall. So I want to hear about you. What's been happening for you in July and August? Are you experiencing big change, big transition, big transformation? And maybe you're not, and that's okay too. But I know that I've spoken to a lot of people who are going through it and feeling big shifts in life and big changes overall. So I want you to know if you are going through it and you need some support, I'm totally your girl. Reach out to me, private message me. I would love to support you in any way I can through times of change and transition and transformation. It's kind of my jam. I've been through it a lot. And although it's hard, what I've realized is if we don't have the right support system, it's so much harder. It's so much more intense. So the right support system through these times in our lives is truly priceless. So again, if you need support, I'm your girl. All right, and just a quick update on me. I'm now down in Florida. So hopefully I'll be shooting a lot of videos outside in different locations and different spots. But I moved from Southern Indiana down to Florida, ticking one of my dreams off my bucket list. I love, love, love the ocean. I love dolphins. I love the beach. I love the weather here. So I'm so excited and feeling so blessed to be here. Today, let's talk about rejection. Oh my gosh, it's such a challenging one because oftentimes when we're rejected, it's from something or someone or whatever it is that we want so much, that we feel is so perfect for us and so right for us, or we put so much energy towards. And then when that thing doesn't want us in return, or doesn't respond in return, or doesn't come to us like we were hoping it would, or doesn't work out like we were hoping we would, it can feel like death and loss, like the ultimate pain. It can drum up so much emotion and challenge. But I'm here to say it gets better. Things can shift and things can transform. So what comes up when I say rejection is protection? I'm going to say it one more time. Rejection is protection. So I want you to think back about a time in your life when you wanted something so bad, right? You wanted it, you worked so hard for it, and maybe it didn't work out. But think about what happened in the next few days, or the next week, or the next year or 2 years. Think about how your life transitioned and changed. Think about if something more right and something more perfect than you could have ever imagined happened for you. And had you not been rejected before, you would have never had the space in your life for that new to come in. So I'm here to say that ultimately, whatever experience of rejection you may be going through or have gone through in the past, something even better is coming along, something that you can't even imagine, something we can't even dream up. And this is where faith and trust come into play. Faith that life is working out for us always. Life is happening for us, not to us. And things are truly going to work out and perfect things are going to come along. It's just first that we sometimes have to go through things that aren't quite right for us to understand what is right for us. So the hard thing about rejection is it puts us in this small perspective moment, right? It's like the world comes tumbling down and all we can focus on is that thing that we lost, that thing that didn't come to us, that person that wasn't ours, that house that we missed out on, that audition that we thought was ours that didn't work out. And so it's hard for us to see all the opportunity that is around us, all the potential that is in our future. So the idea here is to when in that space of rejection and sadness and pain and loss, to try to shift, think back about other times you've been rejected, or try to shift your perspective to that of a eagle's view, if you will, a higher perspective. So you can see that, oh, there's actually so many people in the world, so many job experiences, so many places to live, so many auditions to be had, so many homes to buy, so many loans to get, so many businesses to start. So if we can really shift our focus towards all the possibilities and the trust and the faith that things will work out even better than we can imagine. Because if you remember back to times you were rejected, do you remember what you were rejected from as well? Maybe it was from a house that you wanted to buy. And then later you found out the people who bought it had to spend $10,000 to fix a leaky basement. Or maybe it's a job you really, really wanted and you got rejected from it, only to find out that the boss or the company culture was toxic or just not a good environment to work in. And you heard this from other employees. Or what about a person, that you dated, that you thought, oh, they're the perfect one, and it didn't work out, only to find out that they weren't really perfect for you at all. So this is what I mean by rejection is protection. It's not only telling us that something better is waiting out there for us, but it's potentially protecting us from a disaster moment, something that wouldn't end well overall. So, act of courage. If you're experiencing rejection in your life, I encourage you to take some time, feel the pain, feel the loss, feel all the feels, and then shift your perspective, if you can, to that of an eagle eye view, seeing that there's so much this world has to offer and so much waiting out there for us. We just have to get back up and put ourselves back out there and open our hearts again to what's next. All right, y'all, sending you so much love.